Many of you must have seen the blockbuster film Dhurandhar made by Aditya Dhar. They are saying it is rewriting the rules of how films will be made in India. Over the past few weeks, we had a Dhurandhar in education rewriting the rules of how our kids are going to learn in India. Thanks to Mr. Rahul Singh, the chairman of CBSE. Over the past few weeks, CBSE released a new curriculum roadmap and then spent nearly 3 hours explaining it. Most school owners, principals and teachers are not going to sit through a full policy webinar, and even if they do, the real question still remains. What does all this mean for your school? Because curriculum changes do not remain inside documents. They move into your classrooms, they change how your teachers teach, how your students cope, how the parents react, and in the end, how schools are judged. And schools are judged on outcomes, pass percentages, 90% scorers, class averages, consistency year after year. So the real issue is not whether CBSE has changed something. The real issue is whether these changes can quietly disturb the result pattern on which your school's reputation rests. That's why this series matters. In these videos, I'm going to focus only on maths and science. I'm going to ignore the languages side because for most schools, the immediate academic pressure point will come from maths and science teaching, student confidence, parent reactions, and school results. I also want to make one thing clear right at the start. This is not just a class 9 story. The visible pressure may show up in class 9, but the pipeline that feeds class 9 has already been changing, which means schools that only look at the new class 9 document may still miss the deeper shift. And there's one more reason schools should pay attention right now: timing. We are in the summer window, and that matters because once school reopens, everything becomes reactive. Timetables will take over, syllabus pressure starts, teacher gets busy, students start struggling, and by then, parents start asking questions, and by then the school is solving the problem under stress. Right now, schools still have something very valuable: time. So this series is not about panic, it's about preparation. What has changed? Why this time it's different? Why old teaching comfort zones are under pressure? Why class 9 may expose earlier gaps? Why even good schools may feel result instability? And what schools can still do before the academic year settles into its usual rhythm. But let's start with the most important question. Why does this time feel different from the many other CBSE changes schools have seen before? So most of you must have seen Dhurandhar, the 3.5-4 hour long movie which Aditya Dhar made. They're saying Aditya Dhar has redefined how films will be made in this country. Likewise, in education, Mr. Rahul Singh, through one webinar, has redefined how students are going to learn in this country. And he's done this over a 3-hour webinar.